Okay, looks like we are live. Hello, everybody. Of course, it seems that my Photoshop window is not loading, so give me 1 second on that. That would be too good, too perfect. Give me a moment to fiddle. That's all it takes. There we go. Great. Hi, how's everybody doing today? All right, we're here. I just heard from Emily. She is on her way. She was actually working on the music for Glade Home. So I don't think that's a spoiler. That's people know we're going there next. So she's on her way. I'm going to be drawing Pendergast, as I mentioned. So I'm just going to pull up some reference that you are not allowed to see. I guess you could see it, but I don't want it on the screen because it's going to look like I'm cheating. So I'm going to go ahead and start roughing in a shape here. How is everybody doing on this nice Saturday? Boop, boop, boop. Aw. Hello, everybody. Fuck yeah, says Kestrel the Star. I must agree. I'm very excited to draw our big demonic boy. So, I think my initial thought, I was talking with Brian a little bit about this, is that he's kind of got like a Murph said Shovel Knight, but fat or with a beer belly, and I like that a lot. But I also feel like he's got a bit of like a Sauron, just like a real loser Sauron vibe. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this face mask here. But maybe I should go ahead and rough in the actual general bigger shape before I get too carried away. Pull up my reference again. Yeah, okay. So it's definitely got to have like, you know, some sort of belt thing. Those little hip dealies the knights have. And just like, I think maybe like a top chest plate here. Something like that. Just to rough in the shape. But then this is all just kind of hanging out. Like, I don't know if it's chainmail, if it is enchanted in some way, but it's just out there. I don't think we can push it even further, honestly. Boop, boop, boop. How is volume sounding for everyone? Monty Python Black Knight is a good call. Oh, thank you, Lex. You know, I knew it was going to be on stream, so I figured I'd do something with it. All right. I always draw characters with like really small feet. And it's kind of a crutch, but I feel like for Pendergast, you kind of got to do that. I also want to make this like, really want to emphasize this belly here. I think he's like almost like leaning back. We have a lot of characters in NADPOD that are just like barrel chested. I think like, honestly, I feel like Pendergast is like anti-Pelor in a lot of ways. They have a lot of very similar energy in my head. Volume's cool. Great. Awesome. Let's see. Maybe this helmet should be even smaller. If anyone has suggestions or thoughts, I want to hear. Haircut. I guess I did get a haircut since the last time we streamed. Thank you for keeping track of my face. It is kind of a Samus helmet, says Hrishi. Let's see. Now, I do think he's got like a sword that's too big for him. But like, definitely too proud to have a smaller sword. So let's go ahead and get that in there. I'm thinking kind of like, you know, honestly reminds me of like the Dark Nuts from Zelda a little bit. Can he be wearing Crocs? I feel like that's fully Balnor's territory. Maybe we can give him like an you know what? Maybe we'll do like an optional set. We'll do like a summer Pendergast set that we can do. You know, this is like the rare unlockable or like we'll do a DLC Pendergast. How does that sound? You should probably have some cool shoulders, some cool pauldrons. And definitely like a big kind of hilt or counterweight up there. Yeah, that's feeling good. The soul oh yeah, the soul swallower. That's a good point. I forgot that he had it first. This will be kind of my interpretation of the Soul Swallower. I do think it is kind of like, maybe it's got like an actual kind of mouth bit at the end here. Whoa, yeah, that could be fun. This is definitely like semi-canon. I think this is definitely like live show canon Pendergast, but I don't know. I can't remember. I don't believe Murph described the sword in any specific way, other than like kind of flowing with souls in the same way that the Cursed Tome was. Crocs are indeed the most evil shoe. Asymmetrical horns is very good. Crooked, hold on, yeah. Do you think he's got like? I guess they would be. My first thought is kind of those curling ram's horns, kind of go like that, but maybe just like straight up evil horns, or maybe like a big one, oh, like that, but then the other one's just like totally fell off. You got them super cheap. I can't do the voice as well. Catalina, Galad would do way too nasty things if the sword had a mouth. I don't think swords never have mouths, and I think that's honestly a design flaw. Because, like, you know, so many swords are named, like, the Thirsting Blade, or, like, the Hungry Emperor. I don't know if any swords are named that, but they could be. And I feel like it's a real shame that none of them have actual mouths with which to feast and feed. That's just me. That's just my thought. Man. I feel like I'm going to have this this Pendergast fully fleshed out before Emily even gets here, which is totally fine, because then we can do other things. I think we had some... Maybe when Emily gets here, we could do a Fungal Pawpaw, because I know a lot of people wanted that as well. Belly button should be pierced. Or do you think do you think this is an exposed belly? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to exposed. Let me see here. I feel like it's got like a wide splayed stance just to really like emphasize how much weight he's carrying around, but also just how heavy this sword is. How big and menacing the sword is. Galad must look such a wiener wielding this thing. Alright. Yeah. Now, for this... I want to pull up some reference for this helmet. Because I want it to look cool, but, like, it would look cool on anyone else. Oh, yeah. I think it's got to have maybe a third horn? Or some sort of, like... I mean, it could honestly be similar to the belly chain pendant, but like right there. It's kind of my initial thought. And then yeah, it's got to have like kind of like a semi skull pattern look to it. Maybe kind of like yeah, that's feeling pretty good to me. What do y'all think? Let me flip back over to my chat. This is a problem with doing reference. Aiden, thank you. It's probably as a result of this great Moonstone t-shirt that I'm wearing. Available now. Wherever fine Moonstone shirts are sold, which is one place. It's our store. It's shop.nadpod.com. Shop or store, I can never remember, but I think both of them work. Alright. What do I do with these pauldrons? They're kind of dinky right now. I feel like maybe they also are like up like this. Zoom in just a tad. Dude. Ah, just saw someone come through the gate. So hopefully we can switch this over. Oop. Hold on, everybody. My dog is losing her mind. I'm going to switch this to... Be right back. Harry. Hey.
You did a we'll be right back. Yeah. Sorry to be late.
Oh, it's okay. You got all going on. Right, so I'm gonna be right
It was just
here.
that I was in a concentration mode and I forgot to
I absolutely know that feeling.
keep track. Oh, I have a mic cord too.
Cool, awesome. I think we should be able to just like plug it right in and it should register, but if not, that'll be fine. People can probably hear what we're
Just bring
saying.
my
That's
bag
fine.
over here because it has my...
Yeah. Do you need anything? I have some coffee brewing and everything.
No, I'm good. I gotta go with you.
Awesome. I'm just gonna let you hold this if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I already got started, as you can see.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. That goes. Yep. Yep. There you go. Thanks for bringing this.
A little redecoration.
Oh yeah, this used to be on the other.
Yeah. What was the inspiration?
We got this whiteboard now.
Ah.
So we just gotta whiteboard first. Okay. Turn it on. All right, let's give this a shot. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Oh. Let me see if I can frame. There we go.
I was like, I don't think I'm on it. Am I invisible? Am I a vampire?
Oh yeah. We're in vampire mode.
Yeah.
The unseen.
Ooh. Okay, this is Pendergreen's.
Yes. Larius, what do you think so far?
She looks amazing.
Happy for input. I decided that the soul sucker or soul stealer or whatever it was called.
So you're drawing him like when he was Lord of Shadowfell, before his fall from grace. You're not just drawing a belly chain, is what I'm trying.
I was actually thinking, so I put this like gem on his forehead, and I feel like that's like maybe belly chain inspired.
Ooh, maybe I should come to the other side of you so I can read things.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Hi, everyone.
Do you want to do swap? Here, I'll just.
Hi. Someone said happy birthday. Thank you. It was yesterday.
Oh yeah, you can just put that over there. Sorry. And I think if I do this, great.
Yeah, does that work for you?
Yeah, I think if I can just get to my keyboard, I'll be fine.
Wow. Ooh, so I can be narrating what you're doing.
Yeah,
okay, right
perfect.
now his hand is hovering on the space bar. Wow. I could be letting everyone know what the shortcuts are. Hi, Harry. We've also got a dog here.
Oh yeah.
Can't see.
She always freaks out at visitors, but I think she's excited to see you. She also just knows that those are.
Someone
free
just
cuts.
had belly chain on the merch store. That is so funny. And if one person bought it, I think it would be worth the joke.
All right, what would it like? Would it just be like gemstone on a chain? Like, how would we make it Pendergast themed?
I think it would be a gemstone. Let me see. Oh, I know. It would be a gemstone on a chain with a little button you could press, and then it would say Pendergreen statements.
Be like firing up the grill.
Is my Uber Eats here yet?
No.
Someone said, "Show Harriet, you cowards." I wish I could.
Hold on.
If I could just now she walked away.
Hold on. I can get her up here.
Now she's
Harriet. Come here. Come here. You want to come up? Come here.
I did probably. Hi.
If you let her hop up, she'll come.
Come on up.
There we go. Harry.
Hi.
Harry. What's that? She went out the window.
Oh, someone said it would just call people knobs. Oh, that's so good. You freaking knob.
Shut up, knob.
Freaking knob.
It would be. You remember those things, those yak backs from like the 90s?
Yeah.
It would just be like one of those, but with a gemstone pattern, and it would just say, "Shut up, knob. Shut up, knob."
Yeah.
It would be a Staples easy button.
Okay, so I feel like I'm the sportscaster who is like gonna talk to you about. Like when you're drawing, can you talk about what you're thinking?
Oh,
Obviously, I know you have a lot of experience doing this, but like, do you usually like
the only things I have experience doing?
Cool. So like you went for a huge belly here. Tell me about the belly.
I think
Can we tell you about the belly?
So, tell me about the belly.
Tell me about the belly.
Yes, Mom. All right. Well. Actually, I texted Murph to be like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna draw Pendergast. Do you have any like design thoughts as I go into it?" And he was like, and he said,
"Okay, so this is Daddy approved.
This is Daddy approved.
Everyone, what we're working on is Daddy approved.
I would never do something without Daddy's approval."
Whoa, he has a slim face now.
I thought it'd be funny if he had a tiny helmet, but a big body.
Okay,
like,
I definitely agree with that.
He's like squeezed in there.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like his top armor is like not even protecting his stomach.
No.
Or is that armor?
I think this bit is armor, and then like my thought was that like it's like chainmail like here, but then like a midriff down here.
Yeah, show me. Oh, so it's almost like as if it's hinting the belly chain to come.
Wow.
So he's navels out, knowing that someday he'll be dangling on a navel.
It's like when a character
occasionally getting stuck in it.
It's like when a character in a drama will like rub their eye or something, and then like they'll lose that eye like 3 seasons later.
Wow, I've never seen that happen on TV, but that's good. I probably have. I just didn't know that's what they were doing.
Foreshadowing.
Okay. So you talked to talked to Murph, and wait, is he missing an antler?
Yeah, I thought that'd be somebody
that's
in the
so badass.
Somebody in the chat suggested that, and I thought it'd just be a fun way to like show
a very good suggestion. Yeah. Wait, someone said something about nannerfly
effect.
I don't know what they said. Okay. Oh, Pendergreens would wear denim cutoffs. That would be. Have you ever drawn fully denim armor? Because there is some thick, tough denim. I've had a pair of jeans that felt like they could have stopped a bullet.
Are you talking about like mithril twill?
Yeah. Mithril twill that's been like dyed with indigo berries.
The most rough spun of denim.
Big belly. Yes. The belly you can't contain. This is the core you can't contain.
Truly.
Hard one, fucking eat your shorts.
Until now, it has been contained by moonshine.
Oh, and his soul eater has teeth?
Yeah, I thought that'd be like a fun way to make it to represent a soul eater, was like to give it an actual mouth.
Can I say, Caldwell, that you would have fucking killed in like during like samurai Japan. Because like people got so creative with their weapons, and like you would have been the sort of like interior designer, but for weapons.
I want to be like, you know that is it Tom Cruise? That Tom Cruise movie where he becomes a samurai?
Yes.
And it's kind of like
The Last Samurai.
Right. And it's maybe not great that he's a samurai.
No.
But it's like cool because like I feel like there's a lot of white guys that are like, wouldn't it be cool if I was a samurai? I want to be that, but just like I get to design all.
You design all the swords.
Yeah.
Or you'd be the great if there was when you like in like a like Bond movie, there's always like the meeting with the gadget guy, but instead it's a samurai movie, and then he meets with you, and you like show him a bunch of models for swords.
Yeah.
And you're like, this one has teeth that actually work.
Right this way, Mr. Tokugawa.
Someone said she's saying more insane things.
What?
I'm assuming that you're talking about Caldwell. So. Okay, I love the teeth. I love that. Do we think that he lost the antler to the sword?
Oh, I was kind of thinking that like maybe the antler was lost in his. Well, because I'm trying to remember how he got defeated. Was it by Galad or was it by like,
Galad?
Yeah, so maybe Galad chopped it off.
Galad. Someone said that they want a replica of this sword, and I agree.
Yeah. I was at
It'd be really awesome if someone was robbing you and then you were like, get out of my house. You took up this sword with teeth.
Would you have to like trap them in there?
No, I think it's more just like a flex.
Okay. You messed with the wrong house.
Yeah.
Behold, Soul Stealer.
Soul Stealer. Clumsily producing it from under your bed. It's here somewhere. Shit, this is actually all my winter clothes in Tupperware underneath my bed.
These are my bank receipts.
I swear it's here somewhere. Okay. Someone said he broke the antler using his helmet to scratch his back. Okay.
Very true. Very good.
That's a good, or doing something else, right?
Ooh.
I don't know what it's like to be the Dark Lord of Shadowfell.
No one does. It's hard.
Did y'all level up after leaving Shadowfell? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, we're level 11 now or 12. I can't remember. I think we're
12.
Yeah, I think we're 12 because I got a new feat. And I think 11 I didn't get anything.
Which feat did you pick?
Ooh, I shouldn't say yet.
Oh.
I'll let people know that I got a feat, but I'm not going to reveal it yet.
Never mind.
Because that's, I think in the next episode we talk about that.
Oh, someone said, would his offhand have a snack like a slice of pizza?
Absolutely.
Question, what kind of snacks are there in Shadowfell?
I think someone in the comments earlier mentioned like frog legs, which I thought was funny since...
Ooh, like scullywug legs?
Yeah. What if he just got like a bucket of them?
Oh, someone said maybe the helmet belonged to the Lord of Shadowfell before Pendergreens and he kept the armor. That's so funny to think that he was just like a couple sizes larger and that's why he didn't totally fit into the armor.
All right, so I'm just going to give him like a full bucket here.
Yeah, glad couldn't beat Pendergast. Yeah, baby.
How? I still don't know how to spell.
Ooh, rat
Picus.
po' boy. Plate of soup.
Plate of soup.
Blood moon piss. These are really good. I bet he likes pineapples on pizza. I do too. So I guess I
Back
got
off
a
of
dark
that.
side, baby. Does it matter that none of you are wizards for the wizard tournament? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, soup on a plate is a good call.
Yeah, I think Murph actually forgot about that. We should probably tell him. None of us are wizards. I think we really goofed it.
We have to re-record. None of us are wizards. I'm sorry. I'm actually a druid. It's different than a wizard. I know you're new to D&D. Don't worry. There's actually a ton of books you can refer to.
Sorry to undermine your craft.
Oh, someone suggested that he could be in his... so it's like a bucket of popcorn, but with frog legs.
Yeah.
You better believe those are crispy.
Oh, they're so
And he's
crispy.
got like some like sort of mayo aioli thing that
Absolutely,
he dips them
just
in.
drizzle. I think he just drizzled it straight in there.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like
They do like they take like oh my god, I'm such a fat kid. They take like those 2 like mayo canisters and sort of like go like
just
that.
the double drizzle.
Do the double drizzle.
Do the double drizzle.
Yeah, I used to work at Subway sandwiches. Yeah, double drizzle.
Oh man, that is a dangerous drizzle. God, you get that on like a chicken bacon ranch? Yes, thank you.
This is a really good suggestion. Boob's got to replace
Yep.
Akara and Ilsed with Pendergrains.
I don't think that's a good suggestion at all.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. It's actually a bad suggestion.
We do that and you're just like, I mean, that would be great because then we could just instantly start campaign 2 like 10 years later. It's like, all right, I guess.
Pendergrains is the main bad guy. The world has been divided between knobs and non-knobs. We represent the knobs.
Yeah.
Someone asked, any advice on playing a druid? Okay, I would say this. Druids can be a little frustrating at first, but once you get to higher levels, you start fucking killing it with the spells. And I would say make sure that you check out the spells in Xanathar's guide because there's a bunch more druid spells in there, and a lot of them are very, very fun. And I think that they kind of realized that there were some frustrating things about the druid, and they were like, okay, let's fix it with a bunch of really cool spells. So make sure you check out Xanathar's guide, additional spells for druid. That's my advice.
Yeah, you've been using a lot of like really cool spells.
Oh, I've been and it's because I absolutely forgot about Xanathar's until maybe 10 episodes ago.
Yeah, like I don't know if y'all know, but Wizards of the Coast puts out a lot of fun books.
Books.
And, Murph has been buying all of the like different adventure books that they have, and he was like showing them to me. We were looking at the Tiamat one, and it seems like so dense. I just like flipped to a random.
Isn't that an Egyptian goddess?
I think
isn't that the Egyptian goddess who gave birth to the world?
Tiamat is a dragon with 5 heads.
Or is it a Japanese goddess?
I don't know what the origin. It might be Indian origin, maybe. I don't know exactly, and I don't want to like mess it up. But I do know that in D&D, Tiamat is a cool dragon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I studied religion undergrad, so I've got a lot of names of gods and goddesses in my head that I haven't used in a while. So they're all just kind of in there like a fun grab bag.
Do you find that like playing D&D kind of scratches that itch a little bit?
So much.
Yeah.
I like. It's weird because I used to read religious texts just to like hear people read people speak really magically, and now I have D&D, and I'm like, oh, cool, magic is real now. I'm gonna grab my.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Put my hand around here. Okay.
I'm gonna tilt him back a little further. I really want it to look like he's like struggling over the weight of the sword.
He's just so ill-equipped.
Maybe
so if this were.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think that gem on the top of his forehead is what he gets trapped into?
That was my thought.
Ooh,
or
love
even
that.
if it's not the same gem, like that's the foreshadowing. It's like he had like a cool gem. He's like, cool gem.
Tiamat is Mesopotamian.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Apologies, everyone. It's been a long time since I studied religion, and even then, I didn't mostly study Mesopotamian religion.
Which religion did you focus on?
I focused on Hindu philosophy.
Whoa.
So, if you guys want to talk about Atman, Brahman, no? Okay. Back to these crispy frog legs. Oh, is that a cod piece?
Absolutely.
Do you think, see, I've been watching a bunch of Euphoria, and I've seen so many dicks lately that I was about to be like, what do you think his dick looks
I
like?
was really hoping you were going to say, I've seen so many cod pieces. Zendaya just bust out all these amazing cod pieces. It's like a weird...
She would make it look so good. I love her. She's so talented.
She'd be like, what? I wear
Someone
cod
said,
pieces
would
now.
Suze be in a mixed bag? In my dreams. Wait, does that mean that I wouldn't want her to be?
No,
I'm
I
saying
think
it would be a dream.
it would be a dream. Yeah, we could get Suze on a mixed bag. Why not?
It would be really
I'm
fun.
sure she'd be into it.
We were gonna have her on the Game of Thrones mixed bag.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
then
think just the
scheduling
timing
didn't
didn't work.
align.
Because we have to pump all these out so fast. Yeah, I've talked about this before.
Someone said Lydia with that huge sword is the biggest dick energy of all time.
Holy shit. That
makes me want to see like this like eerie little like widow, because I picture her like kind of eerie still, even though she has a loving moment. She's still like very goth.
I kind of picture her like hood up, but like you see like one glowing eye underneath, kind of just like wrapped in chains, like a lot of bandages and chains.
And I picture kind of like a little bit stringy hair, you know,
Oh,
that
yeah.
sort of like goth stringy
Wisps.
hair.
I'm gonna give him like kind of cool cuffs. Why not?
Ooh, yeah, right. Oh, you've given him almost like animal claws.
I was kind of thinking
love it.
Sauron, the way he's got those claws. Thank you.
That is cool.
All right, I'm gonna add in some of the chainmail here.
Wow.
It's coming together.
It really is. It's looking good. Someone said Suze can play Fiala.
She'd crush it.
I love that.
She'd absolutely crush that role.
Oh, I can't get Sylvana from World of Warcraft out of my head for that is good. That is very good.
For Lydia?
Yeah.
Which one's Sylvana?
Sylvana is like I think I'm picturing Sylvana as like it's what part of the world is it? She's like just like a dark sorceress that you like go to and she tells you to kill people.
Is she like a blood elf, or is she
I think she was a blood elf, but maybe I'm
Twilight
totally
elf?
wrong.
There's like a lot of different types of elves in World of Warcraft.
Yeah. And I love the blood. I love the blood elf world. Oh.
It
so
does seem
good.
I love how the elves seem like just different elves have like bigger and bigger ears, and the blood elves just like went hard.
Yeah, they're like ears to the sky. Ooh, someone said he has a Bowser vibe. It's that big belly.
It is the belly.
It's the big belly, the like body that can't be contained by armor.
It's also like Bowser,
Claws.
the claws. I think Bowser is just like, despite being a villain who steals women, is lovable.
I forgot that about him. Wow, now his little dick, his little dick curtain kind of looks like
His dick curtain. No, that's what it's called. Yeah.
his dick curtain
Dick
now
curtain.
looks almost like a tapestry banner that would hang in like a great hall where they were having a wonderful
My great
wizard
hall.
brunch.
Behold.
My dick is that big. Only a tapestry can shield it.
Are you ready for the feast? I'm just kidding. Don't report me.
Okay.
Don't ban me.
Oh, Bowser's daddy. Okay.
Bowser is daddy.
Yeah.
I think that's, listen, we don't even have to debate the subject. It's just true.
Although I fully forgot about him, woman napping. Okay, we have another drawing suggestion.
Okay.
Caldwell. Give him a single glowing eye, and boom, he's Zaku from Gundam. I don't know Gundam, I'm sorry, but
in
does
the
he
middle,
look like him?
Azaku?
Does he look like Zaku?
Yep, you're right. It is kind of, Azaku is like I don't know a ton about Gundam either. I've only seen like a couple of the shows, but
Okay.
which I guess means I know a lot about Gundam. But Zaku are like the mass production models, I think. And the Gundam are like the super special ones that like, the rebellion uses more or less. And then the Zaku are kind of like the grunts.
Someone said, speaking of dicks, only complaint about the last episode is that Hard One didn't roll for new length after his reincarnate. And I have to tell you, it certainly crossed my mind. But I also was afraid if he rolled too low that Jake would just straight up leave the podcast. Although he's
You
really
really
good
don't-
at lying to himself. Seeing all the art, everyone's making Hard One like much slimmer now, and I'm like, Hard One's like straight up gonna. Ooh, I like those little eyes.
Yeah. The
Creepy
beady
little
eye.
beady eyes.
They give it a real like, hey, get the fuck back here
Yeah.
energy. I feel like he was like on the toilet and then like somebody burst into his lair and now he's like just gotten his clothes back on. He's like, get the fuck back here.
He was watching TV with his frog legs.
He's watching Entourage.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can like add some. I'm trying to figure out what these plates would be. The armor is so hard. It like doesn't make sense.
Armor's really hard. Would you say that's one of the hardest things to draw? I asked this as a budding visual artist.
Are
I
you-
actually did bring my fennel. I drew a fennel.
Oh wait.
I painted a fennel.
Oh,
I'll show it.
You said that, and I thought that you meant that you had like painted on a fennel, but you painted a fennel root.
No, I painted a picture of it, but actually now that's a really good idea. But I brought it to show everyone.
I was gonna support it either way. Ooh, yeah, bring it out.
That's just
Would you like to hop in and draw at some point?
no.
Okay.
No, you're doing really great. Here's my fennel bulb that I painted
Hold it up. What'd you paint it with?
with acrylic paints. That's just what I had lying around.
Aw. I love it.
Yep. There were actually
should-
7 other ones that were really bad, and this was the best one.
You should like put a little frame on it.
I'm going to make a scrapbook every time I paint or draw something that I think is kind of good.
Aw. Drawing is cool.
It's very cool, and I'm so terrible at it that it feels so fun to be so bad at something. Thank you. Someone said beautiful. Thank you.
Oh. I think that's why
Honestly,
I like.
I'm so proud of it. And if y'all said it sucks, I would be like, I don't know. I guess they must have looked at something else. Rude that they're saying that about Caldwell's drawing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's why I like doing these live streams, is because it is like the only time I get to kind of like free draw, really.
Yeah.
And of course I've, like most things in my life, found a way to monetize it, but.
Yeah, baby.
But
That's the dream, man.
It's true. Yeah, that is a very good point. But yeah, I don't know. I like drawing is good, and it's like therapeutic and nice to like. It's just a puzzle.
It also like works your brain in a really different way.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, "I bet Pendergreens likes brownies."
Emily, what do you think about brownies?
Brownies are a fucking garbage dessert. Ugh. It's too much chocolate, dry, crumbly. Give me a chocolate
You
chip
gotta get a
cookie.
moist brownie. Is the thing they make them
He
moist.
Pendergreens would fucking get one of those dry ass movie brownies from like a hoity-toity movie theater.
Oh
and,
yeah.
like, and like desperately like not have like a glass of milk.
Mm-hmm. Give me a sip of your
Someone
Coke.
said that they're enjoying the new character on the new season of Dimension 20. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
It was very fun. It is over.
I'm so behind. I'm still on Fantasy High, so I haven't even met your new character yet.
Baby. Well, Fantasy High is great too. Someone said brownies are lush as fuck. Okay, let's go into it. Sound off in the comments. Who here likes brownies?
Who's Team Brownie and who's Team Frowny?
I'm definitely Team Frowny. Although, a brownie sundae is good though. I did make this point, right? I said a brownie sundae is good, but that's because you got the milk, the moistness in there.
Yeah, and I think that good brownies exist out there.
Returns.
What'd you say?
Oh, okay, this is really good. Someone asked, Caldwell,
Yeah.
best resources for learning how to draw characters.
Oh, okay. I think that
Team Brownie, I'll fuck with a brownie. Brownies are okay. That is the most truthful statement. Brownies are okay.
if you want to learn how to draw characters, I guess like I don't know if there's like one single good resource. I think you really just gotta like study existing characters that you like and try and copy them. Like literally just like get a piece of paper and like try to copy the character. That's what I did.
That's what I do with my fennel bulb.
Yeah.
You know, a fennel bulb, it's a vegetable, but it has a lot of character to it.
It's true. It's a lot of flavor. As far as bulbs go, I mean, it's quite a shape.
I'm getting dragged in the comments. People are pro brownie.
I want to try something with his foot. I wonder if it's funny if he's like
Ooh.
stepping up a little bit.
Or stepping on something.
Yeah, or if he's just kind of like, I'm totally destroying the foot that I made, but I think it's funny if maybe he's like kind
I
of like.
cannot believe that was so beautiful and you're getting rid of it. You
This is
must
what it's all
have such
about.
confidence to know that you can recreate
Nope,
that.
nope, no confidence at all. I just had an idea, had
The
a thought, and you got to go with it.
audacity.
Actually, I think this is right. I think this is the way to go.
Caldwell, I have a question. From
What's up?
my very limited experience of beginning to be
A master painter, beginning your journey, yeah.
Yes. I was wondering, do you sometimes accidentally ruin something?
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Oh, I guess you can undo on here, though.
Yeah.
And that must be really nice.
Sometimes you, I mean, here's the thing. It's nice to be able to undo,
Brownies
but
are gross.
sometimes,
What up?
sometimes you'll just like lose a file, and you'll just have to live with that fact. Like it's very hard to fully destroy like a painting or a canvas. Like I guess you could burn it, but like
Yeah.
sometimes a file will just get corrupted, and you'll be like, well, cool. I just have to start over. So I think there's just like
what I actually meant is like sometimes when I'm painting, it'll look really good, and then as it starts to look good, I'll be like, oh god, I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna do like a bad move, and then I do, and then I can never get it back.
Yeah, and you just do another one. It sucks.
But sometimes I can't recapture. It's like if I did a good job drawing,
Mm-hmm.
that was like my chance for the day.
I think that a lot of times with like sketches you have that like you capture it in the sketch and then you try to like finalize it and you like lose a little bit of that energy. That happens a lot.
Okay. People are now. This is this brownie conversation fucking rules.
People going in?
People are passionately defending brownies, but also discussing some of the nuances of what makes a good brownie and a bad brownie. I agree.
Okay.
People ask me, molten lava chocolate cake. Yes, I agree. I do think that's good. People ask me, fudge. Fudge rules.
Okay. So like, and these are brownie adjacent is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
This might be too much.
Oh, someone said Pendergreen seems like the kind of guy who would have Velcro shoes.
Velcro armor. Some little Velcro on there.
Just like beautiful chainmail, but in the back it just clips together with Velcro.
Yeah, it's like.
And you can hear it anytime he takes it off.
It's like that scene in like Mad Max where they're like putting the armor on Mortan Joe, but it's just all Velcro.
Oh God, I love that. Okay.
Just give him like a real wide squat is what I'm thinking here.
Yeah, wide squat. Now it kind of looks like he's wearing like almost like little clogs, like garden clogs. I also feel like I think his armor should have the Velcro, but maybe he would be a clog kind of guy.
Oh yeah, I think
especially if someone interrupted him and he just hastily put on his armor but still just left his clogs on.
Somebody suggested Crocs earlier, and I feel like Balnor like is purely a Crocs guy, but like maybe Pendergreens is also a Crocs guy. I feel like especially if he was interrupted.
Well, clogs I feel like are like predate Crocs.
Yeah.
So like it makes sense
and
that he would be old school dork.
Especially in the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Crocs haven't gotten to it yet.
So just like a wooden clog is what you're thinking.
Oh my God. Velcro, light up shoes. Team middle brownie, that is it. Well, actually, that's hard. Because middle brownie is going to be...
Middle brownie? What do you mean middle brownie?
People are saying like the middle one gets like it stays
the
moister.
One that like the Omni brownie, the mother brownie.
Yeah. Oh, brownie must be eaten with a spoon straight out of the oven to be any good. I would agree with that because I have had times where I've been too impatient and then just had to like put it on top of some ice cream. Wow, I'm so sorry that I started this, but I can't stop reading these comments. Someone said infernal flip-flops.
I kind of like that.
That's
that would
nice.
get back to like the.
Oh, now he's got like little old woman shoes.
Giving him like the shoes from like the grandma character on our show.
Oh yeah.
I like flip-flops a lot. I think like armor with flip-flops is very funny to me.
Yeah.
Like he clearly like had like the shin pieces on and was like trying to put all his armor on. He was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
What do you mean it's not dress code?
Okay. Can I ask how and when did the Pendergreens nickname start? I have no clue how it started, but it happened pretty instantly. I think we like, especially when it comes to like a big baddie, we love trying to take him down. Like, because I feel like Murph's characters are often very prideful.
Oh yeah.
And they don't like being made fun of. So if you make fun of them, then they like immediately devolve into low status.
Especially when it's a nickname that like wouldn't even make sense to them. Like there's no like correlation. It's just it's based off the name of a West Coast salad chain.
Oh yeah, if anyone doesn't know, it's based off of Tender Greens, which is a salad chain that people get lunch from.
So yeah, I don't think that would really resonate with the actual character. I'm gonna give him. I don't know if he's human or not though, so I don't know what his like toes would look like. But I think like.
I kind of. Oh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Maybe give him claws, like his hands.
Oh,
His
I
hands
figured.
have claws.
I figured he was wearing like but that's like a glove. It's like a gauntlet.
Oh, I see. I see. What if his feet had teeth like his sword?
What if his feet had teeth? Is the question that I have been presented with.
Whoa, Sergio Salazar of the Council of Elders just dropped in and said, "Hey,
what's up? What's up, Sergio?"
People are talking about blondies now.
I love a blondie. I'll fuck with a blondie.
No, I made weed blondies before Avatar. This is a long time ago.
Wow.
And it was terrible. It was really bad. And it was my second time seeing Avatar, and I was excited to be on.
You were excited to go. You were excited to go to Na'vi to join.
Give him socks and sandals. Socks and
there
flip-flops.
we go. That
the shit. Is the answer.
See,
Thank you so much, socks and flip-flops.
This is why y'all are here.
Yeah.
He's
like, as you descend his visage, he just gets more and more casual until you land on the socks with flip-flops.
Somebody mentioned cutoffs earlier, and like I really feel like I could absolutely see that working. Here, I'm gonna do my classic trick, where I just take all of this bottom part and just shrink it a little bit.
Oh, so he looks just a little more unstable.
Yep. I like how this is coming together.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Oh yeah, look at that wide stance. Looking like a treat. Have we talked about Hello Dollies on the show? I feel like we must have.
The musical?
No, the snack. The brownie adjacent snack Hello Dollies.
I don't know if I know that.
It's like
Is that the one with little?
It's like graham cracker, butter, coconut, chocolate chips.
Oh, fully yes, I would like that. Absolutely, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
People are asking about the Donkey Kong one shot.
Oh, we've talked about it. It's just like
we've talked about it.
We'll do it at some point.
You know,
I feel like we'll get to it. Definitely, we'll get to it. We know we have to do it, but
we've been doing this weird thing where I guess we prioritize campaign episodes, which I agree. We should be doing Donkey Kong. Maybe that'll be our next campaign. It's just an entire campaign of Donkey Kong. It would be so funny if we started out so goofy, but then committed so hard that by like episode 60 we were making you cry.
Yeah.
Because you had become so attached to Funky Kong Libertarian.
The death of Funky Kong episode. It's like I don't agree with his politics, but like he believed in making the world a better place.
Yeah.
We could do it. I feel like that's the challenge. It's low magic. It's a low magic setting, but there are talking apes.
Oh, someone suggested giving him a little stain.
Like, on his codpiece?
No, I mean, I feel like it could go anywhere.
Okay.
I guess on his maybe just a little tear in his codpiece.
Definitely. I mean, like, you could
like a little grass stain. That could be good.
Y'all could really interpret this like dick curtain for whatever you want it to be used for. I don't want to get blue, but like it's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if it's just kind of like
I would feel like it oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just know that he's always wearing it and like it gets used in multiple ways and like is not getting proper attention from the laundry.
I don't think that I mean there's no laundry in his apartment.
Okay. With 30 episodes left, are you guys planning on getting to level 20 by the end of the campaign? Yeah, we are, baby.
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to.
I believe that, oh, wait, hold on. I believe that Murph said that he had been leveling us up pretty slow, and he might level us up a little quicker. I know that he does leveling up based off of sort of like achievement and milestone rather than,
XP.
Yeah, rather than like calculating XP, which is also what you do. Which I think it makes sense for like.
Yeah.
In Dimension 20, we literally level up every other episode.
I like
which
that.
means that you never get good at playing your character because you're always like, oh, okay, here's the new things my character can do. Here it is in one battle. Well, I forgot to do everything.
Although you get good at being your character, I'll say.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially like, I mean, y'all had so much time to just like live in those characters without having to worry about battle. But I feel like you really like, I don't know, you were also true to them. It's great. Yeah.
I'm such a child, but someone said, "What about a little TP on the ground? Maybe like a little TP on his socket sandal."
You got it. Let's get the whole roll over here.
Wait, should we also add like a really shy delivery man in the corner who's like showing up with his like Uber Eats?
No, he delivered them. It's the frog legs.
Oh, okay, fair.
Just like hold on. Just a little like frog over here.
It's the frog delivered the frog legs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's devastating.
He's kind of like,
Where is his George Foreman? It's kind of a good question. I guess this is Pendergrass. Pendergrass pre belly chain. So we are not living inside the belly chain right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to draw like the hat that like Slippy from Star Fox wears, and it's tough.
I love this frog delivery man. This is such a cruel Shadowfellian thing that frogs must come and deliver the crispy legs of their brethren to the Dark Lord. I mean, that is a new level.
The question is, are these baby frogs, or is this just like actual like, is this just a normal frog that like a sentient frog? Because that's fucked up either way. That's what I'm getting at.
I think he's a sentient frog.
This is a sentient frog, but like, are the frogs in there baby bullywugs, or are they like actual just like normal frogs?
Oh, I think they're baby bullywugs.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
It's not good. There he is. And like, I think he's like waiting for his tip.
I'm having a hard time keeping up.
That's okay. Just keep moving.
It's like Animal Crossing.
It's like Animal Crossing.
There was a bunch of exciting comments that I wanted to read, but Slippy the delivery boy.
There he is.
Did we say that his name is Slippy?
I just said that I was making him look like Slippy from Star
That
Fox.
Slippy's good.
Thank you. Getting just a little.
I don't know Star Fox. I'm very sorry.
That's okay. There's a frog.
Is that like Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Kinda, but in space.
Oh.
College Humor actually made a video of that exact premise.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day, I believe. I'm gonna turn off. Let me see if I can.
Well, I didn't love Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Really?
Yeah, I know that you and I just had a whole conversation about how we enjoy every single movie, but this was also at a time in my life when I was going and seeing sneaking in and seeing multiple movies, and it was my third movie of the day.
I think that maybe that could have been.
So I might have had some viewing.
You might have had some fatigue, yeah.
Okay, someone says, "Can you move the canvas? We can't see the frog."
Oh, can't see the frog.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah.
His little is he like sweating?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Actually, I'm gonna have him like extending his hand, being like, you still need to pay.
Someone said next Terran's journal focus solely on this fine little delivery gentleman. Oh, there's the souls in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so satisfying. I love that they're just like little ghost faces like that.
Yeah, I feel like.
I want a replica of this so badly.
Can you imagine like a full like amiibo figurine of this guy?
Yes.
Just like a vinyl.
I want a shirt that even just like, or like even just like the idea of like shimmering metallic. So here's a drawing question.
Yeah.
The fact that, and I'm gonna say words that I don't really know what they mean. It almost looks like the little ghost men are drawn lighter.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose so it
Uh-huh.
makes it look like a shining metallic?
Yeah, and also just so that they don't like overwhelm the like design of the sword.
That's some good drawing.
Thank you.
Is everyone else drawing at
you.
home? Do
Are
people ever draw along with you?
I imagine people do.
Wow,
That'd be cool.
That's so cool. Do we think Galad took over Shadowfell by poisoning Pendergreen's snacks? Did he poison the double drizzle of aioli?
This frog is definitely working for Galad.
People are saying getting Studio Ghibli vibes from the Frog Boy. Make Slippy a PC.
This frog is in Galad's pocket. This frog knows what they did.
Slippy for Council of Elders. Oh my God, we should put a bunch of and Jake and Murph will just be like, "Who is Slippy? What the fuck are you guys talking about?"
Ooh, is that Slippy? I mean, Murph would know who Slippy is, but Jake, I don't think would know who Slippy is.
Yo, someone had a really good suggestion. The day of the last episode is 2/20/2020.
Oh,
February
whoa.
20th,
We can do it.
2020.
And if we miss it, then doesn't matter. That's still the last episode.
We should try to do that.
That'd be good. We should do something for that day.
I
For
mean, that's
Tuesday.
just it would be so satisfying to drop our very last
Yeah.
episode on such a beautiful
Is that a
number
Tuesday?
sequence.
Somebody look up if
we
that's a
release
Tuesday.
on a Thursday.
Not this time. Everyone gets so
Oh,
confused.
because it would be Tuesday. Oh.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Mhm. I thought this through. Can I? I'm sorry. I know everyone loves the frog, but I need to move this over so I can finish drawing Pendergreens.
Bring Slippy back.
All right, I'll
Bring
put
Slippy
over here.
back.
Hold on, here he
Bring-
goes. Ready? Ready? Pew!
Can you
Hold on, I
can
gotta
you
flip
make him dance back and forth
Yeah,
where
let's-
you like
I gotta flip him so he's this way now.
can you do it back and forth?
Bing, 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 bing.
Enjoy your legs. Your
So do we
Majesty.
think now the story that is coming
Yeah.
from this
Mhm.
yes 2/22 oh 2/22 2022 is a Tuesday.
No way. That's,
Should we
all right, we have to do
really-
something.
2/22 2020.
I mean, if we don't release the final episode of the day, we have to at least like have a party. We have to have a live stream of some sort. We have to do something.
You
honor
have to
this day.
cosplay as Slippy
Me?
on 2/20
Gladly.
2022. On Tuesday 2/22
And here's the thing.
2020.
I'm not going to just like put on some makeup. It's going to look disgusting. I'm going to go all out.
You are gonna have like not just like green reptilian skin. It
Yeah.
is gonna have the like literally pond scum and moisture.
I'm going to look like a Dark Crystal character and nobody's going to enjoy it. Nobody's going to have fun.
I'm gonna cry laughing. People love Slippy.
What? What? I mean, Slippy is a freedom fighter,
Oh my god.
to be sure. Slippy is the inside agent that is going to bring down this empire.
Everybody do this.
Everybody do this, Slippy?
I just cannot wait for Murph to be like, why does everyone keep tweeting at me about Slippy? All right, get it together, Emily.
He loves it
Get
when
it
you
together.
tweet at him about things he doesn't know. Who doesn't, though, honestly?
On 8-Bit Book Club, didn't we have people tweet at you? Wouldn't we have people tweet at you? Is that how Hi Sweetie started?
I think so. I think it was like if...
Ooh, Slippy has a love interest for Bev. No, Bev is a little. I think he's a little judgmental, and maybe would not be into how potentially dirty Slippy is.
Maybe
Tip the
Slippy... Would you tip the slip?
The slip.
Here's the thing. This
Come
could have
on,
all been
Pendergreens.
avoided. I like to think that Slippy knew that they were going to poison the wings or the legs.
Ooh.
And if Pendergreens had tipped Slippy, they might have alerted Pendergreens about the
'Cause
wings being poisoned.
Oh, okay. Also, doesn't it feel like now, like there was a knock on the door and and
Oh, yeah.
Pendergreens knew
Hold
it was
on,
the delivery
hang on,
guy,
yeah.
but he puts on armor even for the delivery guy just because he's like, well, I'm the king. I have to, maintain a certain image.
circumstance, gotta do the dance. All right, I gotta start like I gotta start winding this down. I feel like I'm just like fiddling now.
Bev kisses a frog and it turns into Slippy. Love interest for Moonshine. That's true. She does love really stunningly cheekboned standoffish women or really disgusting short things.
But I don't think she would love it as like a lover. I think she would love it as like a friend or a companion.
Yeah, no, you're right. She would get engaged to it, but she wouldn't hook up with it.
Right. she would go enter a sham marriage with this frog to make the frog feel better.
Slippy preserves the true goodness of Bohemia. For real.
Slippy is spelled, of course, like Slihppie for legal reasons. Not the frog from Star Fox.
And then would you add what color do you think that you would make Pendergreens?
I think it's got to be like black armor
Yeah.
with like red highlights maybe. It's kind of my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him like a little belt here.
Like, do you think he's? Oh, I like the stitching on his pants.
Yeah, I figured there was like at least some like fabric options.
There's so many satisfying sort of like, like I could draw
Mm-hmm.
a line with 2 X's through it. You know, it's simple
Yeah.
and yet it
reads.
reads.
That's that's just all of art. It's just like weird little visual lies that somehow mean something.
Ooh, that's
All right. I'm gonna slap some shades.
Someone
on
said
this one.
happy belated birthday. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah. Do you have any birthday plans?
My birthday plans are I'm going to paint miniatures with my husband and watch Succession.
Ooh, I still need to watch Succession.
It's good.
What miniatures are you painting?
Well, I think I'm gonna paint. I got a little cowboy guy to be Deadeye, so I might paint a little Deadeye. I also got like this really awesome reptilian woman.
Ooh.
Like
a Yuan Ti?
Yeah. Well, no. Like we're talking like it looks like reptilian meets like mer goddess meets
Ooh.
like Shiva.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Multiple arms?
No, but like crazy hair.
Okay.
I don't know. Just like more like I guess when I said Shiva, I meant more like destruction vibe.
Oh yeah.
Destruction god vibe.
Like a cool scimitar. Or
Thank you.
something.
Someone said you're living the dream. I know it's like not fancy, but you know when a lot's going on, sometimes relaxing
Yeah.
is about doing painting miniatures
No, I
and
feel
watching
that.
Succession.
You gotta you gotta have like a dumb, chill thing that you do.
Okay, what does Pendergreens drink with his frog legs? Oh, I love that
That's
question.
a great question.
Okay. Ooh.
I think it's got to be like. Do you think he makes himself a gross cocktail, or is it just like?
No, I think he's like full nasty like Monster energy drink, but I think adjacent. You know, maybe he has like an Arizona iced tea, like one of those like really sugary teas.
I think he has like an Arizona iced tea. I think he does. I'm gonna hold firm on this. I think he does make a nasty cocktail.
Okay.
But I think he does like he like pops an Arizona iced tea.
Oh.
And then he like
one of those kind of
drinks
cocktails.
I think, and then he like drinks half of it, and then he like pours some like
So he makes the
whiskey into
cocktail
it.
in his mouth, or he has whiskey and an Arizona, and he just
I was gonna say
them around and then swallows it.
like mouthwash. Yeah, I was gonna say that he like drinks half the iced tea and then fills it with whiskey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like I like that better that he just swishes it around. It's called the devil's mouthwash. So sick. All right.
Oh, Mountain Dew and vodka. A couple people have said 7-Eleven slushy. I could definitely see that.
Absolutely.
Or yeah, like any of those
Slurping it.
slushies that are like sloshing around in a plastic box and on tap. He would definitely be about that. Whoa, that was fun. That was trippy.
I moved one layer, not the other one.
Ah,
Gonna give him a
now
normal angle.
let's talk about shading because that is the most intimidating thing. And I don't know how you do it.
Well, I'm kind of cheating it now. I'm just kind of like doing just like a base layer to give it a little depth. But I
Red
didn't
Bull
do anything.
margarita. Oh, that's a good comment.
Yep.
He drinks Red Bull
Oh,
margaritas.
he absolutely
Oh,
does.
and he thinks they actually taste good. Oh,
Favorite drink.
oh.
I feel
It
like
was, yeah.
We should, if we ever do that live show at Jalapenos, it should be like hosted by Pendergreens. Pendergreens is taking over the Jalapeno.
That's so funny. It makes me want to hear like almost like a radio ad to be like, this weekend and this weekend only, Pendergreens is taking over jalapenos in downtown Savannah.
What does this mean? I'm a normal person. I'm going.
I don't know what any of this means.
I'm going to my job at Best Buy. What are you talking about?
Be there.
Excuse me, I'm normal? What does this mean?
Are you shade Slippy?
Oh,
Is Slippy going to make it to the final that you post?
I think so at this point.
Better. I think that we will all, both me
riot.
and everyone here will riot.
I don't want that.
I'm willing to start the riot right now if you don't start shading Slippy.
Fuck. Give me a second.
Oh, someone said, yeah. Oh, I don't think that we've even had a chance to announce it yet.
What?
Someone said, are y'all looking forward to coming to the United Kingdom in October?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
are.
are.
I'm so excited.
We're doing London and Manchester, and I think that
Ugh, I've never been to
this
Manchester.
little lady who has never seen Scotland or Ireland might try to tack on a trip.
You should
A
absolutely
personal trip to Scotland and Ireland before we do that.
take a trip. Scotland,
I don't
Ireland are so
know.
I've never been to Scotland, but Ireland is the best. It's
Yeah.
like
I
it's
mean,
got all the like
I would imagine.
it's got all the fun of like, American rowdy city like Boston, but then like also history and culture, which
Yeah.
Boston also has, to be fair. But like,
Actually, Boston does have a really good history walk that I
Ooh.
went on recently when I was there for a wedding.
I guess it's like
Very
Boston, but
informative.
then you can go and there's just castles everywhere,
Yeah.
which I think is great.
Oh, that's cool. I can't wait.
What do we think about Slippy here?
He's
Slippery.
looking all sorts of right. I like that his smile is so like crooked. It like looks like trembling.
Whoop. Let me move this.
Pendergreens and Slippy coming this fall to a cinema near you. When is London? I don't even know when our show's
It's
in
in
the
October.
UK. In October.
We'll announce it soon.
We'll
but I think
announce
if you,
it soon.
I think if you just Google like NADPod or our podcast name and then London, it'll probably come up. I did see that like the show venue made like a cool little promo image for it.
Did
So,
they?
Yeah. Oop,
Ah, it's gonna be so fun.
I'm really
I
excited.
can't wait to be in such an exotic place. Oh my god, you and me talking in our stupid
Just getting
British pre-show
just
voices
getting
is gonna be
kicked
so
out of the
obnoxious.
country. It's gonna be so fun. Boris Johnson just deciding that we don't belong there, and he's probably right.
There is someone who suggested, and I don't want to make you undo work. They suggested possibly a red hat for Slippy.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what? I'm
You know
gonna say no to that because he's a little frog, and that's like it feels politically loaded, right? To put a red hat on a little.
It's a little
frog.
Pepe, yeah. I don't
let's
go for it.
just avoid
I get the
making a statement in any direction.
I get the feeling because it's I feel like Slippy from Star Fox does wear a red hat, but we're trying to get away from Slippy from Star Fox.
Okay, we're trying to get away.
This is
Okay.
our own
Okay.
Slippy.
We like the suggestion, but we're a little worried about it.
We don't want Nintendo coming for us.
We don't want Nintendo coming for us.
It could happen. They're litigious.
Someone said I could hear Pendergreens as a host saying, "Welcome to Jalapenos, where we think life should be spicy. How many?"
That's the ultimate. That's all right. We shouldn't.
I really though want on the show. Really want to like turn him around. Oh, Blue. What about Blue for his little hat?
Do
That's
Blue.
very cute.
I'll give him a blue hat. You maybe instead of making him like the ruler of some place, we talked about this. You should like have
Is
to
that
work
a
at
watercolor touch?
It's just like I'll tell you, it is Kyle's ultimate charcoal pencil. It's charcoal.
People must learn so much about drawing from you.
I hope so. I hope they learn something.
Are you guys learning a lot about drawing?
I hope this isn't a
I
total
am.
waste of time. Yeah, Kyle Webster is like an artist who made all these cool brushes, and then Adobe started like including them just like as like presets in their
What a neat
Photoshop.
thing.
Yeah.
So do you ever get an addendum to your can you buy a bundle of brush
Brushes?
settings?
Yeah, I bought, actually, if anyone is looking for a good brush, I really recommend the Friendin brushes. Here, I'll pull up one of those.
Ah.
I think people buy less brushes now because they are a lot are included in Photoshop, but there are a lot of good ones. Like, this is my favorite, just kind of standard
that
inking
is
brush.
beautiful.
This is actually the one I think that like whenever we draw on Drawfee, we use this one.
Wow.
It's got like a nice
Look
taper
at that.
to it. Yeah.
Two Floridas.
I would say. But
What do you use to draw? Cintiq? Oh, that's what we're
Cintiq.
talking about right
yeah,
now.
it's
right?
a Cintiq. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the big like Wacom screen. A lot of people have been drawing on like the iPads now, and I really want to. I don't draw enough outside of work to justify it, but I really want to get one.
Oh, so you want to? I wasn't sure if you like because there's something really cool about this setup that you have. It's like really like artist's easel.
Mm-hmm. But if I ever like the new iPads have like a drawing mode on it that makes it so that you can like kind of draw while you travel, which I like.
Oh,
and I feel like that'd be
nice.
fun.
Ooh, damn! If I was behind someone on the plane and they were like drawing this, I would be like, cool. I don't have to watch anything. I'm just gonna fucking throw my book out because I'll be entertained.
You would just be like the person in the iPad commercial.
Someone said it's all about Procreate, and iPad.
Yeah, I really want to get that. A lot of my friends have it, and they're like always posting art, and I'm like, I could be posting art.
Someone
And
just
I'm
said my kid just bent my iPad in half. Yo, you got a strong little barbarian on your hands.
You should. I hope you have Apple Care.
I still use an old Wacom bamboo tablet.
Oh yeah, the bamboo.
This is all so mysterious to me.
That's what I started with. Actually, it was called a Graphire back then, but
I use acrylic.
did you bring some?
No,
Okay.
I was trying to find my fennel to show it yet again, but I lost it.
I really thought you were going to bring some actual fennel. I was very confused.
You thought like that would have gone so bad because I did it last weekend. So I would have showed up with a rotting piece of fennel that I had painted a fennel upon.
I thought you had like painted like a cool psychedelic pattern on fennel.
Oh, there is someone who does amazing carvings of like fruits and vegetables on Instagram.
Ooh.
And I'm like, what an unnecessary and yet pleasurable thing.
Yeah.
Because like that is so fleeting. You can't sell that. You can't buy that.
Wait, they paint on fruits and vegetables?
They carve
Oh.
intricate
You could, like-
designs into like zucchinis, and it'll be this like crazy. Oh, someone said, "What is fennel?" Well,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and
fennel
fennelmen.
is a delicious vegetable to roast. It tastes a little bit like
Licorice?
Someone said, "Seems like a normal Emily thing to just bring fennel."
If you just started munching fennel during this stream, nobody would have batted
really
an
funny
eye.
because we had a meet up, just like a hangout with Dimension 20 like last weekend, and we were talking about like what friends energy everyone had.
Ha.
And like, cause Murph was like, we have like multiple Joey energy. And then we were like talking, and then everyone was like, Emily, you're a Phoebe. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm like, maybe like, I did not think it, but Phoebe just showing up with a fennel is definitely something that would happen.
Be like, oh yeah.
Wimple. Have you drawn a wimple yet?
I don't know if I can.
Okay.
I can try.
Whoa, I don't know if I can because it is such a complex,
It's
intricate.
yeah. It's an
It's-
ancient and powerful garment. And I don't know if I have the power. I can try. Who should I put a wimple on?
People said, "Oh, Slippy and a wimple."
Slimple?
Slimple.
Maybe to avoid copyright, the character's name is Slimple. Oh, I gotta add some green to the frog legs here, and that'll balance out the composition.
Yes.
Okay, Slippy and a wimple. Okay, I'm gonna make a new layer, so in case I fuck up, I can go back.
Wow.
Okay.
Now he looks like he has a badass mohawk.
Ooh.
Oh, I kind
does.
of love the mohawk.
This is like an amphibia character now. Everyone watch Amphibia on Disney. It's made by a lot of cool people.
People keep saying
okay.
a simple wimple.
Let's give Slimple a simple wimple.
A simple.
I have to go over here real quick and look
Someone
up.
just suggested rock art of fennel. Holy shit, I would bid on that so fucking fast. My fucking bank would be like, is there a problem? Because
You just bought 30 pieces of rock art of a vegetable. Look at that.
oh god, That's what a wimple looks like.
Yeah, it's like you just look
Why?
sick. It's like a thing that like sick people wear.
I can't believe I never once
What did you think it was?
Googled what a wimple looked like. It looks like this is like if I am taking a shirt off and I want to be silly in the middle, then I would put it on the top of my head and look like I was wearing a wimple, but I didn't know I was.
It's like
doing
when
that.
like little kids put a shirt on to try and look like a ninja or something.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like a little nun headdress.
Yeah, it is very nun adjacent. Okay.
It looks like he's in a spaceship, and I love it.
I mean, this is probably more accurate to the Shadowfell experience. Ooh, just crash zoomed in on him. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that there. I like that.
Hi, Harriet. Come on up
Terry
here.
back.
Harriet and a wimple? Maybe that's the next.
Harriet and a wimple. That'd be great. She doesn't like hats, is the thing.
She doesn't like hats.
And it's a real. I feel like she's a great dog, but the fact that she won't let us put hats on her is a real tragedy.
Harriet, come.
Hop
Say
up.
hi to
Come here.
everyone.
Come on up.
Come on up.
Harry.
Oh, we just want to get head scratches.
Oh,
Who cares? We just want head scratches.
I feel it. I know this vibe. I know this life.
Wow.
Is the wimple here to stay?
I think that when we post it, we should put the hat
Wimple
back
variant.
on.
Yeah.
Because then everyone will know he's the delivery man.
Right.
Who am I kidding? No one will know he's the delivery man.
There's gonna have to be like an explanation.
Did I totally throw Terran's journal off the rails? By
This
just
is
agreeing with every stupid suggestion.
No, this
everyone
is
had.
definitely the vibe that Terran's journal needed. Oh, I did erase the hat though.
Everyone, we are looking at a picture of a
Mhm.
wimple right now, which is why I cannot respond to your comments. I'm only going to
Oh,
assume that all of them were just saying, "Holy shit, the wimple looks amazing."
Maybe. Hold on. You know what? Let's do something wild here.
Everyone. Oh, someone asked if the stray has given birth yet. I should address it.
Mhm.
Stevie has given birth. It's in the lot behind our house in a pile of logs. And give him a Postmates bag? Yeah, baby. Well, actually, he's already given.
got a
He's
backpack.
given over it. Yeah, he's got his backpack. Stevie gave birth in the lot behind our backyard. They're in a log pile that I worry that we would, Emily should wear a wimple. Oh my God. Live show New York City. I'm wearing a wimple. But I don't know if the kittens are safe, but Stevie has still been coming for food every day, multiple times a day. Her nipples look like they're being breastfed from. So I think everything's going well.
Her engaged nipples.
Yep.
Okay,
They look raw.
Okay, that's
Sorry, everyone,
good
trying to say that
context
as
clues.
gently and delicately as possible. Yes, we did name her after Stevie Nicks because our other cats are named Bruce and Bowie after David Bowie, Bruce Springsteen, and then Stevie Nicks.
For the longest time, I thought it was David Bowie and Bruce Lee for some reason.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
I don't know
but
why
it
I
was
never put it together.
Bruce Springsteen is more Murph's vibe because he's
Yeah.
like a New Jersey guy, and David Bowie is like who I grew up being like.
Mhm.
Rule.
Yeah, I got you on that.
Yes, she has saggy nips.
Should I draw that?
No,
I'm drawing that.
I see it enough every day.
That's what the chat wants?
What'd you say?
That's what the chat wants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Gotta do what they
man.
say. I'm gonna give some stretch marks
Next
here.
Terran's journal, we draw
Yep.
Stevie with her saggy.
Tune in.
We could draw all the critters in my backyard because my backyard is critter country because they
It's
all
true.
get fed. I really need to stop feeding everything in my backyard, but
I do think next time we do need to draw fungal form Papa. I want to see
yes,
that.
fungal form Papa. He is a ferocious little creature.
Yeah. While we're finishing up here, because we've been going for about a little over an hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess what do you have to do today? We could
I
like.
do have to be somewhere at 1. Yeah.
Okay, so we should start wrapping up, but we don't have to finish just yet. I was thinking maybe we could switch gears. I want to start working on. I need to do like a design for our Nannerfly tour,
Ooh.
and I thought maybe I could draw a little Nannerfly, and we can talk about a special little treat.
That sounds good. Let me double check how long it's gonna take me to.
Okay, cool. I'll keep our frog friends up on the screen though. There's no need to get rid of them.
Oh yeah. I mean, I want to look at Slippy all the time.
I like how this Pendergast turned out. I feel like
He looks great.
like I could see you fighting this guy in like a Dragon Quest or something.
I love that there's a Wimple one in there. That's a really good call.
So I was thinking for the Nannerfly poster that we do,
Oh yeah.
it'd be fun to have like since it's all about like the what if kind of vibe.
Yeah.
If we had this like Nannerfly character.
I guess everything kind of looks like a butt in the first couple strokes.
That's a valuable artist tip. Is to like
don't
start
be,
with the butt.
Don't be nervous if
Yeah.
it looks like a butt.
So I think we have like a little Nannerfly, which I kind of imagine like have this. They do have a big like glowing butt. And we like tilt it like this, and we kind of make it look like a
Ooh.
question mark.
I mean, it is kind of like because we're doing like
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of different episodes.
Yeah.
I kept comparing it to like a fish tour.
Yeah.
Because we're like every single episode is like different,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to enjoy some fish myself, and every fucking show is different.
What are fish fans called?
I don't know.
Oh, there's
I
got to
guess
be.
like I was one, so
fish
maybe
heads?
yeah, fish heads, yeah.
Mhm. I feel like there's got to be like a
Who's who
name.
of what ifs? I like that.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's got to be a specific name for fish fans, like based on an obscure
Just
reference.
like fish head.
Wouldn't it be like I'm trying to think of a fish reference. I can't think of.
Oh, someone said put the nannerflies in their jar. It could almost be like coming, like they could
Mhm.
almost be like emanating up from a jar. Like there could be
Ooh.
like a small jar down there with
I like
other
that.
ones.
I like that.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Bless you. You sneezed.
I'm sorry.
Is there blood in
everyone.
your
I'm
sneeze?
sorry. There's a lot of blood in my sneeze.
Gilly, no. You've got to see the doctor. Oh yeah, maybe it's like so. It's a little jar down here.
Yeah, and it's almost like a genie coming out of a bottle, but he's coming out of a jar.
Maybe like in the distance, you see like other ones. It's like all representing all the possibilities.
Yeah.
This will need to be like a different format for the final poster, but like I like this idea a lot. Yeah, so I'm thinking kind of like it's coming out, but it is like a question mark.
Yeah.
show that it's like-
Ooh,
Mhm.
that's so cool.
Mhm. To show.
Thank you to everyone who said God bless you and Gesundheit. Thank you.
So do we want to talk about the New York show? We have a little secret to reveal.
Oh yeah, we got a special guest for the New York show.
Yeah.
A little Jonathan Tinkle,
Confirmed.
which kind of gives you a hint of what moment we might be doing for the New
Mhm.
York show. But Jonathan Tinkle lives in New York, so
Mhm.
you know we got a seat for him.
Our friend Nathan Yaffe is good friends with Jonathan Tinkle.
He's
and
good. Jonathan Dingle fully is a real character, lives in New York, has a great. Ooh, someone said Nandora's box. That's
Shit.
good. That's
Change
good.
everything.
Shit.
I guess that's what the jar is. Nandora's jar.
Yeah.
What kind of wings is it? I guess they just got little like. I mean, they're basically just fireflies. So.
Yeah.
Or although I always kind of drew them like, almost like wasps or something. but
Yeah,
maybe they're
I
just,
like the book. You've drawn them before.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like,
Okay.
"Oh."
Now y'all have caught up with hearing that Jonathan's gonna be it.
Yeah, that's gonna be
The
fun.
Tinkle.
I was texting with him last night. I was actually, I was at Medieval Times texting with him about this.
Were you?
Yeah, I was at
Wow.
a birthday party at Medieval Times. You know, like you do on a Friday night.
Oh, you were at another person's birthday party on my birthday?
I was actually.
Are you really allowed to do that? Is my question.
Should I have just been sitting at home, like thinking about your birth?
Yeah. Look, I was too busy to do anything on my birthday, but you should have celebrated it, huh?
Should have texted and been like, just thinking about your life.
Okay. Someone asked Caldwell what your Halloween costume plans are this year.
This year. Okay.
Is that something you normally talk about, or is that just a fun question?
This is a fun question.
Hell yeah.
I always have like a costume that I want to do, but I'm like, it's too complicated or like wouldn't work. Why did they have a suggestion? I don't have anything in mind currently.
No, they said my boyfriend couldn't join me to watch the live stream, but he would love to ask Caldwell about his Halloween costume plans this year. Love you too.
Okay.
We love you too.
Man, yeah, I don't have it. Do you know what you're gonna be?
No, I don't know. I hadn't even thought about it. It's been a while since I've dressed up. The last time I dressed up, I was Pearl from Steven Universe.
Oh, that's good.
But I think I've been traveling or doing stuff for the past couple.
That's too bad.
Will Zach Oyama ever be a guest?
Good question.
That's a really good question.
That's a good question.
It's a really good question.
It's a very
What an
interesting thought experiment.
Interesting thing to think about. I don't know. I guess you'll just have to listen.
I guess it's just
next
like
week.
we drop that.
We can do, yeah.
Yeah. Zach's on the show next week. Hey.
Zach is on the show next week. So fuck yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we allowed to curse on a live
Yeah,
stream?
absolutely. Why not?
Okay.
What would the wings? I feel like the wings would be kind of like on either side. I've always wanted to be Lupin the Third for Halloween because it's
Who's
just like
Lupin the Third?
he's I'll pull up a picture. He's an anime character. I just googled the word anime.
So many. You googled it so many
Nothing
different
came out.
times.
He's like a gentleman thief character.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but also like he's basically just got my face. If I had longer sideburns.
Maybe I don't know who I would be. I would doubt all. Last year, because it was like our first year having trick or treaters, so I was very excited. So I didn't do anything. I just bought all this candy and like really wanted to be really good at giving out candy.
Did you dress up, or did you like?
I dress up as a generic witch.
See,
because I was like, I'm giving out the candy. Like, I'm not gonna like dress up as like a character from a video game
Right.
that none of these kids have seen. I just need to be something so I can be like,
Yeah.
haha, happy Halloween.
What do you mean you don't know Terra from Final Fantasy VI?
This is literally exactly who I thought of when I said a character from a video game.
Because you had green hair for a while, right?
I had
blue
blue
hair?
hair for a
Right.
short time. But I tried to get navy blue, but they gave me really bright blue. Yeah, someone said, Mr. March on NADPOD? Yeah, baby.
Oh man. Although
We got an error thing. Please
Oh,
use
that's
the
okay.
keyframe. Okay, that's
I think it
okay.
should be fine.
All right, baby. Yes, Zach will be playing Slippy.
Slippy the wimpled toad. A very specific type of toad that only exists in Galadeholm, the wimpled frog.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for y'all to meet Zach's character.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
It's pretty fun.
I'll say no more.
Cool. So we got this like fun little design here. Do we have any like last? I think we're like winding down, but if anyone
Yeah.
has any like final drawing requests that I can bust out real quick, I would love to hear them.
Anything?
Please.
Oh, there's a
We're
delay.
dying.
There's
Okay.
a delay.
Oh yeah.
So. Oh, I should actually probably head out.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you know what? Zlippy, Wimplewug, Zlippy. People are just saying
Zach.
Zlippy. All right. I think that Emily has to head out, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Sorry,
call it. Thanks so much for joining us, y'all. Well,
Thank you.
well, we did it.
We did it.
I'll throw up. Let me put our
You'll
our
throw
good
up?
boy.
Thank you.
I will vomit as I do at the end of every stream.
That is what the stream
Yep.
refers to as the stream coming out of your mouth. That is vomit.
Thanks so much for watching, y'all.
Thank you for watching.
We'll do more drawings next
chatting.
time. And yeah, this was
Talking
wonderful.
about brownies and wimples. I mean, I was in my happy place.
People want to see one brownie. I can draw one brownie real quick. Here we go. This is the brownie. This is just like the dry, disgusting brownie.
Yeah, draw a bad one.
Yeah, here's the thing. The stream's over, unfortunately. And that's the feeling of a streaming over is much like eating a just incredibly dry brownie. It's just like, it's got like a chocolate chip in there, I guess, maybe. It's just so dry. This is like a little Debbie shit. All right.
Perfect.
There's the sad brownie.
Yeah.
To let y'all know that the stream is
All
over,
right,
unfortunately.
End on a sad brownie. that'll be like the new tradition is ending
Yep.
on a sad brownie. All right, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.